Welcome, environmental enthusiasts, to a discussion on one of the most pressing environmental issues of our time: wastewater pollution. It's a problem that's been with us for centuries, but it's only in recent decades that we've truly begun to understand its far-reaching effects. Untreated wastewater, you see, is a cocktail of pollutants. It can contain everything from organic matter and harmful bacteria to heavy metals and toxic chemicals. When this cocktail makes its way into our rivers, lakes, and oceans, it doesn't just muddy the waters, it can wreak havoc on entire ecosystems. The environmental impacts are staggering. Wastewater pollution can lead to the loss of biodiversity, as plants and animals struggle to survive in polluted habitats. It can cause algal blooms that suffocate aquatic life and create dead zones where nothing can live. And it can contribute to climate change, as wastewater treatment processes release potent greenhouse gases like methane and nitrous oxide into the atmosphere. But the impacts of wastewater pollution aren't just environmental, they're also human. Polluted water can spread diseases like cholera, dysentery, and typhoid, leading to illness and death. It can contaminate food chains, leading to long-term health problems like cancer and neurological disorders. And it can disrupt livelihoods, affecting everything from fishing and agriculture to tourism and real estate. Facing these challenges, it's clear we need innovative solutions. Enter ozonation. This technology offers a powerful way to treat wastewater, breaking down pollutants and disinfecting the water in the process. It's been around for a while, but it's gaining new attention as we search for more sustainable ways to manage our water resources. So how does ozonation work, and what makes it such a promising solution for wastewater treatment? To answer these questions, we'll need to delve deeper into the science behind it, exploring the process from ozone generation to its application in treating wastewater. To combat this, a method called ozonation is gaining traction. But what is ozonation? Let's delve into that. Ozonation, a relatively new player in the field of wastewater treatment, is a process that uses ozone to purify water. This might seem like a complex concept at first, but let's break it down. Ozonation is essentially the introduction of ozone, a highly reactive form of oxygen, into wastewater. The ozone then interacts with and breaks down various pollutants, effectively cleaning the water. This technology isn't exactly fresh off the drawing board, though. The idea of using ozone in water treatment dates back to the late 19th century. Back then, it was primarily used to disinfect drinking water. However, it's only in more recent decades that we've seen its potential for treating wastewater on a larger scale. Ozonation brings numerous benefits to the table, from improved pollutant removal to minimal chemical residue. But we'll dive into that a bit later. Now that we know what ozonation is, how does it work? The ozonation process can be broken down into two main steps: ozone generation and its application in wastewater. Let's start at the beginning. Ozone generation. This is where we create the powerful oxidant that is the heart of the ozonation process. Oxygen molecules are exposed to an electrical discharge or ultraviolet radiation. This jolts the oxygen atoms apart, allowing them to reform as ozone, a molecule composed of 3 oxygen atoms. Now we have our ozone. But how do we get it into the wastewater? This is where the second step comes in. The ozone is introduced into the wastewater in a process known as ozonation. The ozone bubbles through the wastewater, encountering a variety of pollutants along the way. So what happens when ozone meets a pollutant? Well, it's a bit like a chemical showdown. The ozone, a strong oxidant, reacts with the pollutants, breaking them down into less harmful substances. This process is particularly effective in dealing with organic and inorganic pollutants, including microbes, heavy metals, and various chemicals. What makes ozone so effective? It's all about the extra oxygen atom. Unlike the stable 2-atom oxygen molecule we breathe, ozone's 3rd oxygen atom is eager to detach and bind with other substances. When it encounters a pollutant, this extra atom leaps into action, attaching itself to the pollutant and changing its chemical structure. This reaction neutralizes the pollutant, rendering it harmless. And what about the ozone itself? Well, after it's done its job, the ozone quickly decomposes, leaving behind only ordinary oxygen. No harmful residues, no chemical byproducts, just clean, safe water. So there you have it, the ozonation process in a nutshell. From generating ozone to introducing it into wastewater and the chemical reactions that break down pollutants, it's an elegant solution to a complex problem. With such an innovative process, there must be some significant advantages, right? And indeed there are. but we'll delve into those in the next scene. For now, let's appreciate the science and innovation behind the ozonation process, a crucial tool in our quest for a cleaner tomorrow. Indeed, ozonation brings a host of benefits to the table. Let's explore these advantages in detail. Firstly, ozonation dramatically improves the removal of both organic and inorganic pollutants. By breaking down these harmful substances, ozonation helps to cleanse the water and make it safer for reuse or release into the environment. Secondly, this powerful process drastically reduces pathogens, those nasty microorganisms that can cause disease. This means less risk of waterborne illnesses spreading in our communities. Thirdly, ozonation tackles the issue of odor, a common problem with wastewater. And it doesn't stop there. It even eliminates color, enhancing water clarity and making it more aesthetically pleasing. Lastly, one of the significant benefits of ozonation is that it leaves minimal chemical residue compared to traditional treatment methods. This means fewer harmful substances are left behind, making the treated water even cleaner. While the benefits are clear, it's important to also consider some challenges and considerations. Like any technology, ozonation also faces its share of challenges. To begin with, the initial setup costs for ozonation systems can be substantial. This is due to the fact that the technology requires specific equipment for ozone generation, application, and monitoring. For many municipalities and industries, this upfront expense can be a significant hurdle. Additionally, the operation of ozonation systems requires a certain level of technical expertise. While the process itself is relatively straightforward, maintaining and troubleshooting the system can be complex. This may necessitate additional training for staff, adding to the overall cost of implementation. There's also the matter of potential byproducts. While ozonation is incredibly effective at breaking down pollutants, it can also lead to the formation of certain byproducts. In particular, there's a concern around the creation of bromate, a substance that can have adverse effects on human health. But let's not lose sight of the bigger picture. As with any technology, the challenges faced by ozonation are not insurmountable. In fact, technological advancements are already addressing these issues head-on. For instance, new developments in ozonation technology are helping to reduce the initial setup costs. This includes the introduction of more efficient ozone generators and application systems. Moreover, advancements in automation and monitoring technology are making it easier to operate and maintain ozonation systems, reducing the need for extensive technical expertise. As for the concern about byproducts, researchers are actively exploring ways to minimize their formation. This includes optimizing the ozonation process and exploring the use of additional treatment steps to remove any potentially harmful byproducts. In the grand scheme of things, the benefits of ozonation far outweigh the challenges. By effectively treating wastewater, ozonation helps to protect our water resources and the environment as a whole. It's a powerful tool in our arsenal against water pollution, and with ongoing research and development, its potential is only set to grow. Overcoming these hurdles, ozonation has a significant positive impact on the environment. Ozonation is not just about cleaning water. It's about creating a sustainable future. It's about protecting our ecosystem and preserving the balance of life on our planet. The use of ozone in wastewater treatment has shown significant environmental benefits. For starters, it does an impressive job in the removal of organic and inorganic pollutants, leading to cleaner waterways and healthier aquatic life. It also reduces the use of harmful chemicals that are traditionally used in wastewater treatment, minimizing the chemical footprint left in our environment. Moreover, ozonation plays a vital role in the fight against water scarcity. By transforming wastewater into reusable water, we conserve one of our most precious resources. This is especially crucial in times of drought and in regions where water is scarce. But the story doesn't end there. As we look to the future, the potential of ozonation only grows. Researchers are continually exploring ways to make the process more efficient and cost-effective. Innovations are on the horizon that could make ozonation even more prevalent in our quest for clean water. One such innovation is the combination of ozonation with other treatment methods, creating hybrid systems designed to tackle specific types of pollutants. This could open up new applications for ozonation and make it a more versatile tool in wastewater treatment. Moreover, advancements in ozone generation technology are making the process more energy efficient, reducing its carbon footprint. This aligns with global efforts to shift towards cleaner, more sustainable energy sources. And let's not forget about the digital revolution. The integration of smart technologies into ozonation systems could enable real-time monitoring and optimization of the process, making it more effective and reliable. As we continue to innovate and improve, ozonation holds the promise of a cleaner, safer world. A world where clean water is not a privilege but a right. A world where our actions today ensure the health and well-being of future generations. That's the power of ozonation, and that's the future we're striving for.